so far we've seen the two scenarios, and we first we've seen the win-win condition. That is where both you and the customer or the people you're dealing with, you get this win-win where you both feel satisfied about the deal or about the agreement you have both agreed, and you feel both like you are in a relationship, you're working together and everything is perfect. And we've seen the win-lose condition is where you feel good about the sales or disagreement, but for whatever reason the other person they feel like they have gotten the short end of the stick. This means like they have gotten the unfair or the less part compared to you, right? So you gotta win. This has some consequences. I put an example of the premium restaurant. You can go back and watch my video about the win-lose condition. This time we're gonna talk about the lose-win condition. This is where the customer, he feels good about the good about the agreement, but somehow you have to buy the business. You have to get the short end of the stick. You know, the unfair part, because this is gonna have some consequences. First, because you're doing a sacrifice on your business for you're doing like a sacrifice on behalf of their business. So on their you know, you wanna have in mind like this is gonna be like a long-term win. Is gonna turn a long-term win because you are expecting the customer to return back and do another purchase. What's the thing about this scenario is like it has some consequences. Let's say, for example, you set an initial price. You do a sale, for example, let's say a car, and you put a price on that car that is out of the world. You know, it's a really good price. It's a really low price to get that win to the customer, and you get a lose. So you are exchanging. But what happened with this is like if the customer they won, they might feel like they're being sold, like you are trying to trick them. Or the other one is where they get some expectations, right? So let's say you put a low price in a car to get a sale, so you get a lose. You're buying your business, so you're losing money for the customer. And let's say what's gonna happen is like once they return, let's say the customer bought the product, and once they return, their expectations are that you're gonna sell that car at the same initial price. But the car or the price get to the normal price market. And what's gonna happen is like they're gonna have some expectation about that sale, the initial sale. So they're gonna feel disappointed. So that's one of the consequences. That this is why you have to be aware when to apply this rule or when not apply. You wanna think of the when to apply it. It's gonna be like you're gonna have like a good return of investment. Like it's gonna be a big return. You know, you want to apply this one when your return of investment is gonna be higher, or it's gonna be a higher reputation. But you have to have these things in mind, right? Thank you, and see you next video.